Honda has always had this golden reputation, and for good reason. Bulletproof reliability, cars that last forever, yeah. But what if I told you there's a hidden problem almost nobody talks about? Something that can cost you thousands of dollars down the road, even if you think you bought the safest brand on the lot. Today I'm going to break down what that problem is, which models are affected, and how you can protect yourself. Honda's reputation is built on long-lasting engines and solid resale value, and in many cases, that's still true. But dig a little deeper and you'll see cracks. From oil, dilution in turbo engines to transmission failures on older Civics and Pilots, Honda's reliability record isn't as spotless as you've been led to believe. Here are some of the hidden problems. Number one, the turbocharged 1.5-liter engine in the Civic, CR-V, and Accord. Issue: fuel mixing with oil. That's oil dilution. Why it matters? Can cause long-term engine damage, reduce performance. The real-world impact? Reported in cold weather states, Honda issued software updates, but complaints persisted. Then you have transmission issues. The Accord, Odyssey, and Pilot, for example. Automatic transmissions in the 2000s to 2010s were notorious for early failure. Replacements can cost $4,000 to $6,000. And even newer 9-speed automatics had rough shifting complaints. There's the rust and paint problems reported with the Civic, the Fit, and the CR-V. Premature rust and clear coat failure in certain years. This kills resale value and leads to expensive body repairs. There's the infotainment and tech glitches reported in the Passport, Accord, and Odyssey. Freezing screens, backup camera failures. Why does this matter? It's inconvenient, lower satisfaction, and costly after warranty. So which Hondas should you watch out for? I've got them right here. 2016 through 2021 Civics for oil dilution. 2017 through 2022 CR-Vs, the turbo engine plus rust in some regions. 2018 through 2020, the Accord, infotainment freezing, and older Odyssey and Pilots for transmission failures. Yes, not every Honda has these problems, but these models show the hidden side of the ownership cost. When problems like this surface, resale value takes a hit. That's the dirty little secret. Even a brand like Honda can burn you on repair costs and trade-in value if you buy the wrong year or the wrong model. And right now, buyers assume that every Honda is safe. They're not. Here's what you can do. Number one, research specific years. Don't just buy a Honda blindly thinking you'll be okay. Check for TSBs and recalls, especially on Civics and CR-Vs. Ask for maintenance records. Get an independent inspection before you buy. Honda still builds great cars. They do, can't argue with that, but don't fall into the trap of thinking they're problem-free and bulletproof. Honda's reputation is strong, and for good reason, but the hidden problems are real. Don't assume you're safe just because of the badge, regardless of which badge we're talking about. Do your homework, shop carefully, and get the numbers before you sign anything. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, quotes.everymandriver.com is a free search engine. There's also a direct link below the video. It's my free site that gives you real-time dealer invoice pricing so you never overpay. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. Make, model, and zip code. If you don't find what you're looking for, whether it's new or used, you can change that zip code and travel a little bit outside your area. 15 to 20 minutes of driving could save you hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars on your next new or used car, truck, or SUV. So check it out. Quotes.everymandriver.com. There's also a direct link below the video. Let's start with the Nissan Altima. On paper, it looks like a reliable sedan, but in reality, the CVT transmissions are notorious for failing early, sometimes before 80,000 miles. Add in cheap interior materials and weak suspension parts, and this car ages fast. New between 2013 and 2020, between 25 and 32 grand. Miles per gallon, 28 city, 39 highway. The positives, yeah, good fuel economy for its size, but transmission replacement can cost between $4,000 and $6,000. If you're shopping sedans, maybe look at the Camry or the Accord instead. The Jeep Cherokee, yes, has a loyal following, but this SUV is plagued by constant problems, especially between 2014 and 2022. From faulty 9-speed automatic transmissions to electrical gremlins and weak cooling systems, many owners report major failures under 100,000 miles. New, you could have got one between 29 and 40 grand. Fuel economy, 21 city, 29 highway. Yes, off-road capability with the 4x4 trims, but poor reliability history and high repair costs. If you want rugged reliability, then go with a Toyota RAV4 or anything from Subaru, specifically the Forester. The Ford Explorer has been around forever. It's everywhere, but that doesn't mean it's reliable. Older Explorers suffer from weak transmissions, turbo EcoBoost engine problems, and premature suspension wear. Repairs can easily outpace the value of that vehicle by year 6 or by year 7. New between 2011 and 2019, between 32 and 50 grand. Fuel economy was 20 city, 27 highway. Yeah, a spacious 3-row SUV, but expensive drivetrain failures. Instead, I say go for a Honda Pilot between these years or a Toyota Highlander. This one's infamous, the Dodge Journey. It was cheap new, but that's because corners were cut everywhere. Weak engines, outdated 4-speed transmissions, and constant electrical and brake issues. Most Journeys started feeling old before they even hit 60,000 miles. New between 2009 and 2020, between 23 and 30 grand. Fuel economy, 19 city, 25 highway. Yes, a low starting MSRP, but rapid depreciation and early failures mean it's a no-go. Skip it entirely. I got to be honest. Instead, maybe a Sorento or Hyundai Santa Fe. Much safer bet. The Chevrolet Equinox between 2010 and 2017 was supposed to be GM's answer to the CR-V. Instead, it earned a reputation for blown engines and high oil consumption. Maybe you had one. Some 2.4-liter engines burned a quarter every 1,000 miles. That means by 80,000 miles, you could be looking at a total rebuild. Nobody wants that. MSRP new between 26 and 34 grand. Fuel economy is 22 city, 31 highway. May have had a comfortable ride, but the oil consumption, no thank you, leads to engine failure. So the safer, smarter option, again, a RAV4, a CX-5 from Mazda, even the Chevy Traverse would be better choices. Hyundai made some big promises, but the early 2010s, their Sonatas had catastrophic engine problems. I'm talking specifically between 2011 and 2019. Rod bearing failures, knocking noises, and sudden shutdowns have been reported as early as 60,000 miles. That's a terrible thing to hear. MSRP range between 24 and 33 grand. Stylish design and long warranty coverage, but the risk of catastrophic engine failure, no thank you. Avoid. A Toyota Camry or Mazda 6 will last you longer with fewer headaches. The Chrysler 200 was marketed as a sleek sedan, but behind the scenes, constant transmission failures, engine stalling, and poor resale value. Good riddance. Many owners dump theirs before hitting 100,000 miles. MSRP new between 23 and 32 grand. It may have had a comfortable interior, but the poor reliability and rapid depreciation means it's something to avoid. If you see it used, keep walking. Instead, maybe a used Accord or Camry. It'll give you fewer nightmares for sure. Subaru has a very loyal fan base, but early Crosstreks between 2013 and 2019 had major issues with oil consumption and weak CVTs. It's well documented. Combine that with rust problems in northern states, and many of these cars don't make it past 100,000 miles without some big repair bills. New between 23 and 30, fuel economy 27, city 33 highway. Yes, great all-wheel drive system for the snow, but the CVT reliability and rust issues, no. Instead, a RAV4 or a Honda HR-V, smarter alternatives. I had one of these, the Passat. It looks like a solid German sedan, but between 2012 and 2019, no thank you. Ownership tells a different story. Common problems include turbocharger failures, DSG transmission issues, and expensive electronic faults. By 100,000 miles, many owners had already given up. I only had mine for a few years. MSRP new was 25 to 36 grand. Fuel economy 24 city, 36 highway. Yes, a smooth, refined ride, but the high repair costs and unreliable drivetrain, No. For long-term reliability, stick with a Honda Accord or a Toyota Camry. Finally, the GMC Acadia. Between 2010 and 2017, big, roomy, and family-friendly, but plagued with transmission failures, timing chain issues, and failing AC systems. These are problems that pop up well before 100,000 miles. New, between 30 and 46 grand, that was new. Fuel economy, 19 city, 26 highway. It was a spacious and is a spacious three-row SUV, but frequent drivetrain and AC failures means you need to keep on moving past it. Alternatives? How about a Honda Pilot, Toyota Highlander, or a Mazda CX-9? And one more thing here, if you don't mind, I've been doing car reviews and news since 2012. Yeah, a long time. So please, take 2 seconds, click subscribe. It really helps support this channel. Thanks for watching. You can save $50 right now on the Nuvio Recovery Chiller. It works with any tub, bathtub, cold tub, indoors or out. Just plug it in, set the temperature, and start plunging. Use my code below and grab your deal today. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.